I wonder how many people I saved. Watch the cutscene. Alright, people running into their houses. All buildings have been swept and cleansed. What's your status? All citizens secure. Should we relocate them to the floating fortress? Probably. Stay here and keep this building safe. I'll be back. Up on the floating fortress. Farsight! This Archmage is really powerful. I guess you can just see very clearly what's happening down there. Stalwart Defender. Dear friend, I'm glad to see you alive. How fares the lower city? I worried more for your safety. The city fares well. I just confirmed the skies are free of threat. We can evacuate the populace here while we finish off remaining invaders. Excellent, the main gate is strong. Can you set your sights on the garrison? Good idea. Is there going to be a third round? I think there might be. The garrison troops have been forced to flee. They're regrouping in the city with the invaders swarming behind them. I must return to the surface. Oh my goodness, what was that? This is also the longest sequence, like I'm playing for hours at a time here without a break. Teleporter's inoperative. We overloaded the cannon. The fortress doors won't open. The entire station is powered down. Will the whole island fall crashing from the skies? The island floats on a passive thermomagnetic power, or at least that's our current best theory. My spells will diffuse at this range, but they may yet swing the tide of battle. Alright. Apparently there's another round. I have no idea how I'm going to edit this. Oh boy. Let's try it. Wow, there's a lot of bad guys. We have to hold them away from the central residence. Can we survive such a massive force? The Archmage voice breaks through the clouds. These are the last of the soldiers. I will aid you from up here. You must prevail for Firma. Let's do it. Ooh, some healers from court recognize you and offered their aids to your course. Some wizards from the Mercenaries Guild appeared to reinforce your ranks. A truly massive force is advancing on the city. You must stand your ground in the final showdown. Wizards cast magic. Rangers can boost friendly units' stats. Healers can restore units' health. Engineers can lay traps that lower enemies' stats. Archmage casts long range. Yeah, we've seen that before. Victory is to kill all enemies. Defeat would be letting all the Wystonian soldiers perish. Good luck. So I don't have to save citizens this time. Now it's just defeat the bad guys. And it's actually a very well organized map. We have 3 columns of defenders against a few groups of attackers, and then one huge group down here that hopefully the Archmage is going to help with. I'm going to take a moment to just kind of get familiar with who I've got over here. Alright, I don't know that I have enough information to do a whole lot yet, and I'm really not sure what the smartest thing to do is right at the outset. Actually, I know what the smartest thing to do is at the outset. I have some new characters. Let's see what a wizard can do. He can move and he can magic. If he does magic, I see fire 1 and fire all. Lights all targets in a given area. Got it. So we want to get him in close enough so he can hit enough bad guys. So we've got some wizards, and the rangers can do boost, boost attack, boost magic, boost move. Got it. And that's in a pretty good range as well. And finally, the healers, if they do magic, they can do a heal 1 on a single target by a large amount, or multi-heal on this one. Okay, got it. So basically, we need to have these guys kind of in appropriate range. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these guys in front just protect. And then try to bring in wizards close enough that they can cast some spells in a big area. So here's a wizard. How far does his magic reach? Looks like it can only go that many squares. So I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him right behind this guy. And he could also do fire 1, and that goes in a farther range. So I guess let's try to hit the frontmost guy with fire 1. Oh, hits pretty hard too, okay. Let's also move this wizard down. And I'll do the same kind of thing. Let's target the same. I can't reach the same guy. All right. In that case, can I back out of his move? I guess he's already done his move. All right, fine. We'll target this guy. And then over here, the Rangers. I'm going to move them up into these positions, and I'm going to boost the attack, magic, or move. I guess the attack of everybody here. That seems good. Actually, no. Let's do it here. There we go. Alright, so that should raise the attack. And let's have this ranger, I think, move behind this guy. And let's have him boost... Let's have him boost magic in this area to try to get both the healers. And then let's have these, or sorry, to get both the wizards, and then let's have these guys move in close enough that they can help heal. And they don't need to do anything right now, because nobody is damaged yet, and so we'll have him move down here. Okay, and then I'm going to do a similar type of thing in both of these other places just to get things started. Okay, this is my first engineer, so let's understand how traps work. Restricts movement of targets, and I see, you can put it, okay. Okay, so in that case, I want him to move down to, let's say, here. And then I want to have him do, there's an ice trap and a shock trap. And that one restricts movements, and that lowers attack power. Let's do a shock trap. Right here. Great. And I have another engineer, and so let's have him also move down behind this guy. And let's have him try an ice trap to slow down the guys who are in this range. Great. And we have an archer. Okay, I know how to use the archers. That's fantastic. Let's move him down to here and have him attack just whoever's the first guy that can get in range. We'll do that. I will have another archer move also down to here. This side should be, I guess, they're both going to be pretty slow. Let's have him start focusing fire on the first guy. And then a mage. What kind of magic do they have? I see. These are the ones with the... Yep, okay, got it. Just needs to move closer so that they can get into battle. I don't think they can hit from fire one from this distance. Yeah, they cannot. So just end turn. And this is a mage as well, and so it can move down there. Okay, and now they're going to start attacking. Let's see what happens. Cool. I'd weakened them already. This guy is going to have more hit points, and so that's going to be a longer battle, but I managed to win that first little round. Alright, but I'm running out of defenses very quickly here. This is not looking great. These guys are just going to move up, I presume. And now, hopefully, we're going to have, like, some kind of Hail Mary from upstairs who's going to, like, be able to take out that whole big group of bad guys in the back. Because that's the thing I'm really worried about. These guys are all focusing on the center, and so that worries me. Yeah, we're getting pretty low up here. So this is scary already on the left-hand side. We do have healers, though, so we might be able to heal ourselves and last through more rounds of combat. I don't know that they have any healers. I think they're all attacker kind of people, and so our healers and support might be able to do some good things. And these guys have been slowed, right, so that they can't actually come up and do things, and that's great. That's going to work well alongside my archers, because it means my archers can run back and just be firing arrows from a distance. And now let's watch this whole thing. It's a little bit unfortunate that we have this sequence that we have to watch one by one, and there's like 25 guys here. So this is the thing that... Not sure how to suggest to do it better, but... Yeah, I don't know. This is a little bit time-consuming just to kind of sit and watch. It's obvious what's happening here, but in later stages of the battle, they might be going in different directions, and so... I'm not sure how you generalize how to do and display what's going on here. Alright, so, which spell should I cast? Archmage, Poison Fog. Harm all targets for a 6th or match hit points every turn. Duration 5 turns. That's pretty good. Regen Mist. Heal all targets for a 10th every turn. That's interesting. Or Imbue First Strike. I see. I feel like a Poison Fog down at the beginning might do the most benefit. The Regen Mist could be nice also on the left-hand side. I think the Poison Fog is going to do me the most over the most period of time, though. And should I cast it here? Does it stay in a location, or does it hit enemies? Poison Fog. Either way, I'm going to choose to cast it here anyway, because I want to try to whittle down these guys who are already right in front of me. So I'm going to cast it here and just hit these 11 guys. Alright, great. And now we are back doing what we do. And so I guess I might as well attack and finish these guys off. Okay, you are dead, sir. I don't think I want to move at all, so I'm just going to end turn. You are going to attack this guy. And I don't want to move, so you're going to end your turn. You're going to attack this guy. And I think I will have him move here, and I'm going to like close the ranks a little bit here. This is a wizard who might be close enough to like hit some guys if he's clever. How far does his Fire 1 spell go? It's still not close enough. So, we're going to take a risk and move him down here so that he can cast Fire 1 and hit this guy. Well, actually, I could hit one of these other front guys. What am I thinking? Let's not do that. Well, I already moved him here. Darn it. In that case, hold on. I could do magic and do Fire All and hit multiple guys. Yes, let's hit these two for the moment. Great. Okay, here's another wizard. Can he hit Fire All from here? He can. So he's already standing in a pretty good spot, and so let's cast it in the same spot. Great, knocked out those two guys. Fantastic. And does he want to move now too? I think he's okay where he is. The ranger can continue to boost my friends, and so I don't think he needs to move anywhere, but let's boost the attack of everybody here. And he doesn't need to move anywhere. This guy, I'm going to move... I'm thinking about moving this guy to a different location on the battlefield. Yeah, let's actually try that. I'm going to try moving him way out here. But he could still do a boost. And so let's have him boost the magic. Nope, he can't quite reach that. He could boost the magic of the healer up there, I guess. Sure, let's do that. And then up here we have a healer. And so I'm going to move him down closer to help these guys out. And I'm going to cast a multi-heal, which can heal multiple guys at a time. Sure, so we will do this. Great, healing guys up. And then the same thing here. He's going to move down to here. And he is going to do a multi-heal and heal these guys. Cool, so everybody's healed back up over there. Okay, great. Okay, I'm a dwarf, and this is a human. And so there's no real strength advantage either way. This is an elf, and this is an elf, and elves are strong against dwarves. Okay, so these two guys are a problem. And remind me, I have healers, so the healers basically need to help out. And I probably need to like back up and take my licks, except for right here. So I'm gonna have you attack the human. And I realize now I can see like horns on the human hat, and elf ears peeking out of the elf hats, and goblin ears peeking out of the goblin hats, even when they're facing upwards on the map. Okay, so you're gonna end turn. You're gonna move back one. And protect. Oh, protect. You can tell it to like protect someone else. I just realized that. You can target the protection spell to be protecting somewhere else, I think. I think I did not understand exactly how that worked. I'm going to move this guy here for reasons that will become clear in a moment. Oh, no, I guess you do still just protect a location. I think I was wrong. You can't target the protect spell. This is a rogue. He is good at backstabbing. He is a goblin, and so he is good at attacking elves. I see an elf over here, so he needs to take a risk and run over here and backstab this guy. Nice. This is a goblin. He's good at attacking elves. There is an elf here. I can't quite backstab him, so I think I'm just going to front stab him. Just going to move to here. Still managed to do it. Great. And now we have a healer. And so the healer, how far does his magic reach for a multi-heal? Right, only like that. I could have him just sit back here and do this. That's actually not bad. Or he could do this. I'm going to have him do this one. And then end his turn. And I'm going to have this healer just do a heal one on this guy. There we go. And heal him all the way back up to full. And yeah, end his turn. Okay. And we seem to do pretty well over here because we have a good set of groups, especially with the engineers. So I'm going to have these defenders. Let's see, what are the races? We have elves and we have humans. We have a bunch of humans who are strong versus goblins. Yeah, and the elves are strong versus the humans. And who's in the back here? We've got a couple of goblins here. I'm going to have these guys continue to protect. So front row is going to protect. And now the engineer is going to do shock trap, reduces attack power. I think he's going to do another shock trap. And I can get most of them from over here. And then now that he's set that, I think we're going to have him go run away and try to support another group because this group seems to be doing well. So I'm going to have the engineer run back here and see if we can run somewhere else. This engineer is going to set another trap. He'll do another ice trap to try to slow everybody down. And then I think I'm also going to have him start moving back as well. The archers, I think I probably need to move them back just for safety. And let's just do an attack on the frontmost guy and see if we can take him out. Nice. And I will move him back a little bit. And do an attack on whomever. I guess this guy sounds pretty good. And then we have a mage. And the mage has like a, yeah, fire all. I'm kind of tempted to have one of my mages move down here and try to hit a bunch of bad guys at once. Like this, even though he's probably going to take a bunch of damage. Great. And then my other mage, do I want to do the same thing? Let's have my other mage be a little bit more protected, but also try to move closer to the battle. And can I get a fire all into here too? I can. Okay, let's do that again. Sure. Great. Took out a number of guys. Awesome. Okay, now it's the enemy's turn. Great. Great. That's a little bit rough. And these guys are just going to all start walking up, and so now there'll be a lot of walking. Here's a little bit more fighting, and I finally lost my first guy, my mage, who I stuck up front, ended up dying, so mages are extremely squishy. And now a bunch of walking. Okay, the good news is the bottom group stayed together, so I could hit them all with Poison Fog again, And I think, honestly, that might still be my best thing to do because there's so many of them here. I can hit 25 enemies at once. So let's cast Poison Fog on all of these guys. And now we have huge numbers of guys coming at us, and so we could be in trouble here. I'm kind of tempted to fall back since they're all poisoned. So I think I'm going to try to have everyone move a couple steps back. He's going to continue to protect. This guy is also going to move back. I guess we'll have him move back to here and protect. This guy desperately needs to run, and so he's going to move way back here and protect. And now let's also have all of these guys starting to run. He's going to run back here. And he can still cast a Fire 1 at that distance and hit one guy. And kill him. Nice. Okay, this is another wizard. He's going to run all the way up here. And can he hit anybody? He cannot. Alright, so we'll just end turn. This is a ranger. He is going to run way up here. And he is going to boost... Let's boost the move power of everybody. There's an idea. So that we can continue to run away if we need to. This ranger... kind of out on his lonesome here. I was going to have him go help other places, but now that I see that this group is going straight up the field, I think he needs to back up and come join me. Can he do a boost on anybody from here? He can get himself and one other guy anyway, so I guess we'll do that. And this healer definitely needs to move to the back row. And let's do a heal 1 on this. Oh, I can't reach him. Alright, then there's no one useful for you to heal. Or wait, can you do a multi-heal that'll reach him? Yes. So let's do that. And then the other healer is also going to fall back. Actually, he's going to move to here. And then he's going to do a heal 1 on this guy. Great. Okay, I feel like that was a smart set of moves. Over here we have a human. So we need someone who's good at killing the human, ideally. And then we have this... Oh, boy. These guys need to back up and regroup as well, is basically what's happening here, I think. So we are going to... Yeah, move back as far as possible. And protect. This guy is still kind of at full health, and so he's just going to move back a couple of squares. And protect. This guy is still a little bit low on health, and so he's going to move back to here and protect. And now my goblins are going to just try to, even though this guy has all of his hit points, actually he's a goblin and this is a human. Goblins are strong versus elves. Are there any other elves here? That's an elf, isn't it? No, that's another goblin. Here's an elf. There's no elves that I can easily backstab from here, so I'm just going to have him run. Although I could try to back... This, actually, if I backstab this human, he's almost dead. I think this will work. So let's do an attack over here and try to finish this guy off. Yes. Okay, great. This guy can now run. Let's have him run, 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 run. My healer needs to run back to the back row. And he desperately needs to heal this goblin. Yeah, that's good. And then my other healer also needs to move back here. And probably do a multi-heal to try to hit both of these guys. Yeah, that seems good. Cool. Alright. And we're doing well over here. And so, let's see. This is an elf versus a goblin. Goblins are good against elves, so these guys need to back off. So we are going to back off and protect. Same here. Gotta back off and protect. Just double checking. This is a goblin, and so my elves will be in trouble, so we're going to back off and protect. This engineer is going to continue Yeah, he's going to try to get over here and help these guys. I wonder from up here, if I'm up on the ledge, can I actually go up on the ledge and can I help them from here, or do I need to walk around the back? I think for safety I'm going to walk around... Oh, I can't even get up here. It's a ledge, right? Okay. So I'm going to have this engineer run away. He's going to go help another group later. This engineer is going to stick around just to right here. Can he set a trap from here? Yeah, that'll work. This archer is going to back off to the back lines over here and fire an arrow at this guy. This archer is going to move to the back lines over here and fire an arrow at this guy, who is dead, yes. And this mage is going to back off, I guess just to here for now, and try to do a fire one on this guy. Vaporize, nice. Okay, right-hand side is doing great. This looks like it's going to be all movement. This is going to be all movement. And after a little bit of fighting, I think the rest of this is going to be movement too. Alright, what should the Archmage do now? Imbue First Strike could be good. Poison Fog could still be good because there's still like a 25 by 25, but that says it's going to last for a duration of 5 turns. Yeah, so I think those guys are going to stay poisoned. I could try to poison another group. And actually the left group is having some trouble. Let's do that. Let's go cast a Poison Fog against all of these bad guys. Yeah, that seems smart. Bloom! Alright, they've been poisoned. These guys are still taking damage. Okay, these guys still need to back up, but they'll be able to regroup with others. So we're going to continue to move back and protect. Alright, now on this side, with all of them running away, we have the Poison Cloud helping us out here. Let's take a look. We have goblins, we have elves, and humans. So we have a variety of different monsters that we need to defend against. I think these guys should just keep running and wait for the cavalry. And so that's what I'm going to start doing here. Alright, we managed to heal everybody up, and they're all running, and they're in pretty good shape. Now from here, who's coming first? We have goblins. And right, my defenders are not very good against them, and so basically I'm far enough away that we can just kind of stand here and defend. And so I'm going to stay here for a moment and just be ready to protect my archers. This engineer is going to continue... Oh, no! I can't have the groups come together. This is like the back entrance of the city. That's as far as I can move. Darn it. Okay, well, I learned something important. I can't bring these 3 groups together. There is no more map further to the north. Well, poop. That didn't work the way that I was hoping. But we live and we learn. Can he set a trap way down here? Yeah. Alright, let's do a shock trap. And that's all he needs to do. Archer, can you attack from here? Yes. So please do. Great. He can end his turn. And he doesn't have anything he needs to do right now, so he can just end his turn. And finally, the mage really needs to move into a safer location. And from here, can you reach anybody? Not really. So you'll just end your turn. All right, so my strategy is not going to work the way that I thought. But now I know. And knowing is half the battle. So I'm going to get cornered in 2 places on the left and the right. But I still think I'm winning those battles. And so I could still be in pretty good shape. And so apart from those fights, I think all the rest of this is going to be movement. Okay, so we have a good asset in the Archmage. Regen Mist, I don't know that anyone needs a ton of healing yet. Poison Fog, I could cast that on the right-hand side to get that going as well. Or I could do the Imbue First Strike thing. I think let's go ahead and do a Poison Fog on the right-hand side. Well, it's only going to hit a few guys. Whereas if I do First Strike, I could get almost all my guys in here. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Which spell should I cast? Let's do Imbue First Strike. Oh, it's a smaller range. I did not realize that. Okay, let's do imbue first strike, and let's do it on some guys over here. We have 3 of our dwarf protector guys or whatever who will be able to hit with this. And so let's go ahead and cast first strike on those guys. These guys are still taking poison damage, which is great. And right now I have a human versus a human. So that's kind of an even fight. I could finish him off. But then a bunch more guys would start moving in to attack this guy. But that might be the right thing to do anyway. Yeah, I think I will over here. Let's go ahead and attack. Right, you can attack and then move later. So I'm going to attack this guy and then move later. Okay, great. From here, let's just stand pat. A wizard, you can cast Fire 1 from here, so let's go ahead and vaporize another bad guy. And I might even move... Well, now that he's done that, let's go ahead and have him move back a row. And then I could have this wizard move down into that slot. And now he'll... Oh, that was dumb. Because now the guy that I could reach is no longer reachable. So that was the wrong spot to move him. Okay, so that was a foolish thing to do. So now I just have to end his turn. Okay. That was a mistake. Oops. And the ranger, let's go ahead and boost some attack power on all these guys again. Alright, I have an elf here. There's a goblin here. Goblins are strong versus elves. I think we need to start going on the offensive over here. So we're going to attack this guy. Yes. Nice. I have a dwarf here who's versus a goblin, and so we're going to have him go ahead and attack here. Great. More dwarf versus goblin possibilities. I can move the dwarf over here and then have him attack. Alright, that's good. And then I could have this dwarf finish him off. Is that a smart thing to do? I think it might be. Finishing guys off seems like in general it's usually a good thing. So then you have fewer bad guys have a chance to attack you while you have the turn advantage. And now I have goblins. Goblins are strong against elves, and there's at least one elf over here. Can this goblin get there? Yes, he can. He's a rogue, so we can backstab. So he can backstab this guy. Nice. Okay, I have an elf. Elves are strong versus humans, and we have a human here. Okay, this is all starting to be a beautiful confluence. But he can't quite get there. All right. So he's going to go down here, and he was... Oh, he's a magic guy who should be helping and support anyway. So let's do a multi-heal right here to heal up these guys who are a little bit low. Great. And this guy is also a healer, and so we'll just have him start moving back down. But I have a feeling the left and right guys need to circle in from the back. Down on the bottom half of the map. And so I need to start moving forward with these guys. Okay, I have an elf. Elves are strong versus goblins. There's a goblin over here, and so I'm going to move him over here and attack. Alright, that didn't go quite as well as I hoped. But oh well. No, elves are strong versus humans and dwarfs. They're not strong versus goblins. What am I thinking? He should be attacking the human is what he should be doing. Okay, so let's have this guy to go do that. So move over here. And attack. Hopefully I don't make too many of these mistakes and we'll be in good shape. And similarly, you are going to move over here and also attack this guy. Okay, great. You are an engineer goblin, and so you need to run over here to try to start helping out. And you are going to set a trap. Let's set a shock trap down here to hit the bottom two guys. Sure, that's better than nothing. I presume the traps could work against me. I don't actually know if that's the case or not. And you, let's have you move kind of over here as well. And I don't know that I want to have you set any trap right now, so I'll just end turn. The archer, I don't want the archer to get hit, and so I'm going to move him way over here. And let's have him attack this guy, I think. Sure. Alright, he's getting low, and so the other archer can probably finish that guy off. Let's have him move to here and attack that same guy. Yes! Great. And then I have a mage. And I think the mage could even move in. Might want to back up. Let's move the mage back here and then have a fire 1 direct attack on this guy. Vaporized. Great. Okay, over here. Oh, I lost my first character. Still, things have been going really well so far. That's going well for me. Over here, this is going to be a little bit rough. It's still holding up really well, actually, honestly. I might lose a guy there. Alright, and in this case, I think they're all just going to be moving around. Yeah, I think we got this one. I'll probably do a bit of fast forwarding here now because I think I can start working cleanup duty. Alright, I finally have wizards in position where they can start really hitting a bunch of bad guys at once. So let's go ahead and put him there. Great. And my other wizard can move down to here right behind this row of defenders that I just did, and he can also cast Fire All. He can do it here or here. I guess that's going to hit more guys, so let's do that. Nice! Vaporized. Awesome. And the ranger at this point could move quickly. Let's have him move over to here and just continue to boost the attack power of these guys. Actually, I guess he could be in on it too. And I think I might be able to just finish off the guys who are here. And so let's just attack, just because I have many more hit points than they do, so it doesn't matter if I have weaknesses or strengths versus them. This guy's in a little bit worse shape, and so just in case, I'm going to move him back, and we'll use some other guys to finish things off over here. We can have this guy. I guess he can move all the way to here to attack. There we go. And now at this point, the goblin can start trying to run around the front and see if he can help, as can pretty much everybody else over here. So let's start running down to see if we can help on the other side. Alright, I'm going to attack over here because he's strong against that guy, and then let's try to run away now that we've done the attack. Elves are strong versus humans and dwarves, but there are no humans and dwarves left on the battlefield. This guy's in pretty good shape, but I think we're just going to have him move back here and protect for a moment. This guy's in very bad shape, and so I think I'm going to have him run over here and just kind of... yeah, I think I'm going to do that. See what happens. And not even protect. He's going to try to protect himself. Okay, goblins are strong versus elves. So this guy needs to move over here where he can fight an elf. And attack. Good. Goblins. This is an engineer, but that's okay. We're also going to have him come over here and try to attack the elf. Elf is very weak at this point. Okay, our archer still has lots of hit points. I'm going to move him down to here. And then fire an arrow at the very weak elf. Oh, I thought that would finish him off. I really did. This archer is also going to move down in that direction. But he's going to use one of his desperation arrows just to finish off this guy who I haven't managed to hit yet. Vaporized. Nice. And then our mage... oh yeah, look out. It's going to go over here, and can it do fire all? Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah. Vaporized. This is great. One bad guy left there. Still a big group here, but now everybody's going to be able to move in and help in the center. These guys are just going to move up. Yeah, I'm in good shape. Alright, their soldiers are in bad enough shape that I am going to start attacking. So I killed that one. And I'm going to attack on one side. And the idea being that I'll have my mages do kind of like a big attack on the other side. And so I'm going to move this guy, for example, all the way down here and fight the guy below me. And then my wizard can choose to move... this is dangerous, but I think it's a smart thing to do. Here. And then he can do fire all and hit all three of these guys. Great, that worked. And then my other wizard can move down below him. And do a similar type of thing. Fire all on these guys. Great. This is fun. Alright, and now you can just move anywhere down in this direction. Yeah, we're going to be able to finish these guys off, no problem. Let's attack this guy with the ranger. Mano a mano. I missed the fact that there was still one bad guy there. Nobody attacked him. Oops. Let's cast Regen Mist over here because I have some guys who could use some health. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape though. Alright, and so now this is also kind of silly because now I just have to say end turn. Oops. End turn. End turn. End turn. Yeah, you get the idea. Alright, and now let's attack the guy that I forgot to attack last time. There we go. If only I'd done that last round. Wystonian hero! Wystonia's savior! Wow! I saved civilization as we know it. That's a pretty big deal. I'm the savior of civilization. If Wystonia had fallen, there would be nothing left that could possibly stood in the path of the so-called Dark Army. Thank you on behalf of Ugbar. Amazingly, only a few residents were killed during the invasion. We know that most of our good fortune is due to your help in Wystonia's defense. Does that mean you're going to reward me? There is little we can do to repay the debt we owe you, but here are some of our dearest treasures. Resurrection elixirs, perfect elixirs, sapphire shield, sapphire cloak. Yeah. Residents of Wystonia are reporting they recognize soldiers in the Dark Army who were ordinary citizens that had disappeared years ago. Okay, this sounds like the historian's tale where people just got, you know, like put into a zombie trance and just walk down into the lava kind of thing. It appears this evil power that Veneer spoke of still exists and is able to twist the minds of law-abiding citizens. Still mystery, who is resistant and who can be twisted by evil power? I hope I can't be twisted. We feel that if we do not act swiftly, this enigmatic power will amass even a larger army that Wystonia will not be able to withstand. We've seen you can be relied upon with the most important tasks. So we'd like you to continue your investigation. Dark Artifact doesn't have information, but maybe you should go back to Rockwood for more clues. Yes, Rockwood's where it started. That's the place to learn more. Great, so we got instructions of where to go next to progress the story. Rockwood. Teleporter's activated and can take us back to the surface. Oh man, that was like 3 hours straight I just played there. I've got control of my party and my character again. Let's go ahead and save in slot 6. I'm going to review the inventory that we just got to see if there's anything good I want to wear, but then I need to take a break. Yep, that's it for now. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.